When we last left off, this lady was telling us how she was a life coach, and in this episode, we find out how useless she really is. Hey friends, this is Dee-man Johnson III, and today we're going to talk about 90 Day Fiancé, The Last Resort, Season 2, Episode 11. When we really last left off, it was Julia, Brandon, and this unemployed lady, and they were talking. Why anybody would want to listen to this hypnotherapist life coach, I have no idea. And we already know that's just a long way of saying she's unemployed. And I don't know about you, but I'm not going to listen to life advice from the bum on the side of the road begging for change. It's fine. TLC hired her on purpose because she's garbage, doing all this completely out of her element, and she doesn't have the necessary tools to help any of these people. She sucked so much that instead of making them happy, she made them cry. Wow, what a great life coach. What the f even is a life coach? I don't need a coach to tell me how to go through life. I go through life the way I wanna, and you should too. Having a life coach. Shove it up your strong ass. And I'm only saying it's a strong ass because look at her arms. Jesus Christ. I bet she does squats and she has a muscle on her butt. 2 muscles on her butt, 1 for each side.
This is a great moment for Brandon.
It looks like a great moment for Brandon. God, this McDonald's therapist fucking sucks.
Sophie, you deserve much better.
Now we go to the part where Jasmine's talking about Sophie, because on the last episode, Sophie found out that Rob was talking to other women, and Jasmine's there because Jasmine makes every situation better. Yeah, sure. She fucking doesn't. Anytime this bitch shows up, she always stirs the pot and makes things 10 times worse. And we love it. Jesus Christ, all these people, we're here for real therapy. No, you're fucking not, because you wouldn't get therapy with other couples. That doesn't make any fucking sense, because all these couples have so many problems that are way different than each other. It makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. So anytime somebody's saying, I'm here for serious therapy, I'm here to fix our relationship, no, you're fucking not. You're here to get more followers on Instagram. Anyway, like I was saying, Jasmine shows up to help, and you know when she shows up, it's gonna cause drama. It's like a superpower Jasmine has. Sophie feels hurt because Rob wants to talk to other women, but after listening to Sophie for 5 seconds, I'd want to talk to other women also.
Morning.
Good morning.
So Sophie comes up to the group to call Rob out.
I didn't say anything because I don't want people to hate him.
She always says that. I didn't say anything because of this. Oh, I didn't do anything because of this. Bitch, it's because you're f***ing stupid and you have nothing. She literally said the same thing in this text. I was protecting this man is why I didn't want to show receipts to embarrass him, but I actually saw a text showing he was sexually involved with a man. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm Sophie and I'm a f***ing idiot. Okay, who gives a shit? 1, do we believe her? I don't know. She never has proof, does she? She's like, hey, I have proof. And then she's like, oh, wait, what? I don't have proof, and you have proof to counteract my proof. Fudge! So, let's see how this works out.
This is exactly what I'm going through.
Ari shows up out of nowhere, and she manages to make this all about herself by saying, I've been through the same thing. Shut the f*** up, bitch. No, you haven't. Benny's just back flipping through life, and here you are always complaining and bitching and making yourself feel to be the victim. Look, you're alienating yourself from everybody. Nobody wants to be your friend, and I know you're not here to make friends, but that's not gonna help you get any sympathy from anybody. They're all gonna f***ing hate you. And they do, and I do too. Oh, I f***ing hate this lady. Stop making it all about you. These people are trying to handle their own shit. They don't need your shit to add on top of their shit. Fuck, man.
She told me to talk to other women.
And what follows is a pretty funny moment in 90 Day history.
I think I have texted in my phone still.
We get to see Rob try and search for the text to make Sophie look bad in front of everybody, even though they're both trying to make each other look bad in front of everybody. These two people are a fucking mess, and I don't see why they're together. But okay, so this is the moment of 90 Day history that's so funny. Rob goes on his phone to try and find the proof of what Sophie said back then, and he stays on his phone for way too long. Let's see. Yep, Rob's still on his phone. How much time has passed? Rob's still on his phone. Holy shit! A year has passed. Rob's still on his phone and Sophie's already remarried. Who gives a shit anymore? Why do I feel like I'm on Rob's side of this argument? And I don't want to be on anybody's side. I hate Rob. I hate Sophie. Sophie seems excited because her little titties are perking up. But it's probably just because she's in the middle of an argument, and that's the only thing that gets her off, is by making Rob look like less of a man. So sprout on, little titties. Sprout on.
We're all gonna wait around for Rob to
wait a
find
second,
something
let's
to
go.
like.
They're waiting.
We're just waiting, and it's like, come on.
And now they all wait around. I love how she's like, are we all going to wait around? Because she knows that Rob has something against her, but she doesn't want anybody to know. So there's this whole dynamic, the women versus the men, and here I am, I'm on nobody's side.
A few moments ago.
Why do I feel like I'm on Rob's side? What side are you on? Are you on Rob's side, or are you on Sophie's side, or are you on the right side? And that's saying f them both. Now we go back to Julie and Brandon, and instead of helping them out like she was there to do, she does what this worthless piece of shit lady does, and continues to be worthless.
I'm gonna go.
They hear yelling from across the sand. It's Rob talking to Sophie. The hypnotherapist is like, all right, let's just put a pin in this right now because we didn't solve goddamn shit. This fucking dumbass bitch. She ain't gonna solve shit. She's useless. She looks like that lady from The Mandalorian, kinda, the one who got fired. Man, that's all I see when I see her, and I'm like, where the f is Grogu? Or whatever the f Baby Yoda's name is. I don't want to call him Grogu. It's goddamn Baby Yoda. That's all this unemployed lady needs is this. Ever since she left this guy, life has surely been tough on her. Listen, lady, I got you covered. Here you go. You can have it, and then you can have your job back on The Mandalorian. See? I'm fixing more problems than you could ever fix. You fucking useless unemployed bitch. Fuck.
Josh, come here.
Now because everybody's yelling and screaming, Natalie now has a problem. She decides this is the time that she will yell and scream too. Because, oh no, there can't be other people yelling and screaming without her yelling and screaming. So now she's trying to make it all about her because fucking what's his face? Josh? Yeah, Josh. This dumbass piece of shit. Oh, I'm a Hollywood. I hang out with models. I give models jobs. Look at me. This fucking dumbass piece of shit. He's all like, hey, I don't like sleeping with her because she moves around too much at night. And, you know, okay, I understand how, okay, maybe it's not a big deal, but I don't know. I wouldn't go up to some people and be like, hey, I can't sleep with my wife because she moves around too much. It just seems rude. I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all think it's rude to say something like that? Especially if this is somebody who's supposed to be your significant other. You're just like, oh, I can't sleep with her. You know, you don't want to tell people that. Even if y'all do sleep in separate rooms, I think that would be weird. Me and my wife sleep in the same room. Oh, God.
People
What's
around.
going on over
but
here?
Imagine when I'm.
Now the unemployed lady joins the group, and she's, of course, Garbage. Garbage is her middle name, and garbage is what she does. She does a garbage job on everything. Ugh, just get her the fuck away from these people. Okay, let's see how useless she's gonna be this time.
All right, bet I found it.
You found it.
Rob finally finds the text that says he can cheat from Sophie. And, oh man, there's just a bunch of bickering back and forth like two little kids. It's so goddamn annoying. And the therapist is like, shut the f up, guys. I don't understand these people. Sophie literally moved out and she's getting upset that he has a dating profile. Girl, you f***ing moved out. You have no right to be upset. Rob is a knob, but he seems to be constantly trying to make the marriage work while Sophie always runs away. Just break the f up. It's like she wants a fallback option. Oh, my relationship with this guy didn't work. I guess I'll go back to Rob since I have him at my beck and call. Yeah, of course he's seeing other people. The f you think? I saw y'all's episode. Y'all moved to Austin. You finally got a bathroom, and then you just left to stay with other people, and then you're just like, when really it's all your fucking fault. If you wouldn't have left, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But I heard Rob is an abuser. I haven't looked into this, so I don't know anything about it, but I just heard that he, you know, gives her a little slap. And if that's the case, then okay, yes, leave. What the f are you on this show for? Trying to make it work? Nah, you're f***ing stupid. You're f***ing super stupid if that's the case. Like, you have an out. You left. You were gone. And it's like, oh, I can't wait to step into this abusive relationship again. Come the f*** on.
Oh my God, yeah, listen to her.
The unemployed lady sighs and she realizes she can't do shit, so she just tells them.
I think this is a good place where we need to take some personal space.
And she says that because she knows she can't do shit because she's fucking useless. What a fucking waste of a person. Yeah, I know. TLC hired her because she sucked so bad and they knew that it would just blow up in front of their faces. No, none of these people are going to make it. They're not giving them the tools to make it. They're giving them the extreme opposite. They're putting them in stressful situations and they're getting them liquored up. A recipe for disaster. That's what this show is. A helping shit.
You know, you had a real one.
Did she really? Did you really have a real one? What does that even mean? I mean, yeah, you're a real person, but I don't know. And you're not number one in anything. Maybe number one in being the biggest knob, but that's about it. Sophie goes to the restroom to call her mom, and we're supposed to care. Like, bitch, we don't give a f that you're suffering in the prison that you created for yourself. Why would any of us care? Do you care? Do you honestly care? Please comment down below if you care about this lady's feelings, because I'm all out of sympathy. I'm really low on empathy to begin with. God damn it, I'm more sad about the coffee I keep spilling on myself than this shit. I don't give a shit about your panic attack. Just get out the restroom so I can take a shit. So now Natalie is upset with Josh, and we're just gonna skip all this because Natalie is showing how bad of an actress she really is.
How can you do this to me?
I said we're skipping this. I don't give a shit about Natalie and what she has to say. This whole thing's fake. She's just trying to find any reason to get upset, and she did. So f off, Natalie. We don't need you around here, you fucking dumbass mook. Florian is a vampire, Exhibit E.
Come with me.
When Natalie goes off to cry, Florian goes with her. And he changes her into a vampire because when she comes back, she is under his hypnosis spell and she does everything Florian wants.
Say again, apologize. I want to hear
Apologize.
I apologize.
Vampire mind control. That's right. For the last 3 episodes, I've been proving that this guy is a fucking vampire. And in this episode, we finally hit the nail on the coffin that this guy is undeniably a vampire, a night walker in the day. But we discussed that on the other episode about the SPF 1 million. So, god damn it. Now there's more vampires, and it's about to get out of control. Oh, man, if Natalie's a vampire, she doesn't have any impulse control. She's gonna turn everybody into a vampire, and then we're gonna have a catastrophe on our hands. Have y'all ever seen the show The Strain or read the book? It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be horrible. There's gonna be vampires everywhere, and we're gonna be in a farm just being bled out every day. God. Vampires are so dumb because they're doing all this stuff. They're gonna eventually run out of blood to drink, and then what? And then what, vampires? I mean, you know, I guess I wouldn't expect them to be too smart when you have Florian as the lead vampire. But goddamn, what a cool name for a vampire. Florian's a vampire, Exhibit D. He has a vampire name. All right, let's go on. Now Jasmine shows up again to help Sophie. I don't know, Sophie's on the phone with her mom, and then Jasmine's like, get the f off the phone, let me have this, bye bitch. Then she hangs up, and it's just Sophie and Jasmine, because of course Jasmine makes every situation better, and she doesn't make things worse.
Thankfully, I have the perfect tool for these people.
And the perfect tool is light yoga. What a useless piece of shit.
To feel as though you're pushing a large ball of energy all the way across the world.
This is dumb and embarrassing, and then they go into slow motion, and it's even more dumb and embarrassing. Yeah, I feel so much greater. You fucking bitch! I feel so much fucking worse. All this dumb shit makes Ari feel uncomfortable because she's like, this is awkward. So she f***s off and Stacey is there looking like she's ready to be f***ed by Florian. But Florian's like, I'm gonna stay my distance. I'll just mind f*** you because I'm a vampire. Here you go. Imagine you're being good. This show made a big deal about Ari running away. We don't give a fuck about her though, so we're not gonna give her any attention. So whatever she talks about while she's away, who gives a shit? She comes back and then she starts blaming Julia for some reason. And then, I don't know, she's like, it's you. And Julia's like, what the f are you even talking about? I wasn't even here, bitch. So now,
you guys all, especially Julia, constantly.
They have a problem, I guess. I don't know what's going on. And the unemployed lady can't handle any of this. It's way past her vast experience. And by vast experience, I mean that online quiz she took once for her degree.
We came here to release.
You unemployed weird sex freak. I'm going to keep my sperm. I ain't never going to release in front of you. Never.
You know what? I think maybe I should just take a break.
Yes. Off, Ari. So funny.
Think of what you want to release.
I already said I'm keeping my sperm and there's nothing you can do about it.
What was it?
Before we end this episode, we are on the part where Gino is hiding what he was thinking about during the hypnotherapy session. He's about to tell her what's on his mind, and while we are all at the end of our seats, it's the end of the fucking episode. And we're left here with our dicks in our hand, trying to release, but we can't. Thanks a lot, unemployed bitch. And we have no answers. So now I have to wait to release until next week when we can finally figure out what is actually happening and how this ends. God damn it. Fudge in hell. Oh well, guys, that's it. That's all about this episode. Who gives a shit? They go camping and literally nothing happens in their relationship to grow as people. In fact, it gets way worse. Proven that this unemployed lady is the worst f***ing life coach of all time. What the f*** even is a life coach? Why would anybody want a life coach? Listen, this lady does not have her life put together. So why would you take advice from her? Alright guys, this has been Dee-man Johnson III reminding you that I'm proud of you and you're doing a great job no matter what, so always keep it up. Remember, something or other, I don't know what I was going to say. I don't even know why I started with remember, but I'm just going to do that thing where I fall through the hole. Alright. Ooh, coffee.